Wow. Okay, wow. It has been quite some time since I last posted on here. So much has happened. A lot has changed. I think I haven't posted since like last August. But big things have happened. The DCP is coming back. I have applied and I've been accepted and I'm doing it. I live in Orlando. So that's a big thing that is gonna happen. And so I think with that being said, I definitely do want to continue to create content because I've just been feeling creatively so empty recently. I spend a lot of time on my Instagram and that's been a great creative outlet, but I'm not being fed by the creativity that I get with my current job. And so I need to find other places to kind of feed this creativity that I have. So we're back on YouTube. I have been active on my Instagram all through this whole time. But I just kind of want to talk about what's happened since last we met. I adopted a dog. We adopted Flynn. This is Flynn. Say hi, Bubba. This is Flynn. He is a rescue. We rescued him last August and he is the cutest. He's about a year old and we love him so much. You see him just curling up in a little bean right there. I did get a job at Aquatica. I was working as a lifeguard for about 7 months and then the winter hit and it was really, really rough. I wasn't getting enough shifts. I would go in for shifts and then we'd close early. And I just was not making enough money. So I had to first take on a second job. I was working at a doggy daycare center and I found out very quickly that that was really not for me. Dogs are great and I love pups, but I just could not deal with the constant breaking up dog fights and the high safety critical roles, and also low-key kind of the parents. I got a couple of comments from my manager. I was only there for about a month, but I got a couple comments from my manager saying like, you need to be watching your body posture, which I will acknowledge was really great training for working for Disney. But I was feeling very, very, very overwhelmed and I was not properly trained and it just was not the best situation for me. So I ended up quitting that and taking on a full-time internship. It's actually a remote internship, so I work from home. And I really enjoy working from home and my boyfriend does work from home as well. However, it's not the field that I want to be in. And I'm really, really excited to finally kind of break into Disney and break into the entertainment industry. And part of my rationale, I know Disney also started hiring a bunch of full-time, part-time positions, but I decided against doing one of those solely for the fact that I want to kind of prolong my eligibility for a professional internship. At this point, I am over a year post-grad. I graduated last May, and I would only be eligible to continue to enroll in professional internships through the end of this fall. And so that's no guarantee that I'd actually be given one. And I found I've been passed over for several because I didn't have a college program under my belt because I don't have experience with a company technically, even though obviously I spend a lot of time and have a lot of experience within the company. You're such a good boy. Just a little bit about like where I want this to go. I do plan on always staying active on my Instagram. I really like what I've done with my Instagram and I think it's a great practice for me. I do want to go into either performing or digital marketing, and so Instagram is kind of, and social media marketing are kind of where it's at, and so it's a great place to practice those skills that I have, and so I will continue to stay active there. And I do want to do more with my YouTube, especially as I am going through this college program, because not only do I want to share this kind of experience of the new Disney College program as it is being completely revamped. The whole process is changed a lot, and I will make a video if you'd like about how the process has changed. but also I want to document this process for myself, because this has been something that I did dream of for almost a decade. And now it's not necessarily happening the way I would have expected it to. But I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and that there's going to be some good coming out of this program. I mean, I'm living and working at Disney World, and really excited to make new friends and have coworkers that have very similar interests to me. That's kind of where I'm at. In terms of the future of the channel, you can definitely expect some videos about possibly how the program has changed compared to the last application cycle. I know even some of like Emily Nelson's videos or some of the previous DCP videos are not going to be completely relevant anymore, just because it's a different experience. And I think that's something that is really important to document, and I think it'll help future generations of Disney college program participants to see how it changed and how it affects like role assignments and things like that, because it's all very different. I also am planning on doing some kind of tidbits. I moved to Florida a little bit early, and so I have a little bit of a jump start on people who are maybe just moving to Florida or just leaving their hometowns, and so I'm thinking of some video ideas that might be tips for adjusting to a new city, adjusting to Florida, because those are difficult adjustments for a lot of people. And I'm also thinking, you know, the standard DCP kind of vlogs. I will definitely be vlogging my traditions process and my casting process and photo shoots with friends and first park days. I'm in a slightly unique situation because I do live off campus and will continue to live on campus. Flamingo Crossing is a fantastic option. It's brand new, beautiful facilities. It was a little bit expensive for what I wanted to pay. I pay less to share a one bedroom with my boyfriend, and it's a beautiful one bedroom that we have. It's kind of a mess right now, but that's because mental health has been mental health. If you are still here, thank you for still being here. If you're new here, thank you. Please consider subscribing and leave a comment about maybe some videos that you might like to see, or if you're doing the college program, I would love to meet up, or even if you just live in Florida. We're always looking for new friends. It is really hard to make friends post-grad, especially post-grad in a COVID world. Post-pandemic has been interesting, but I am vaccinated. My boyfriend is vaccinated. Most of our friends are vaccinated. And so we're really looking forward to seeing how the world changes, and I'm excited to document this process. Just a little bit logistics about this program. My start date is August 30th, but I also do have some applications out there. Hopefully I'll be doing a college program, but I do have a couple of other windows of opportunity into the company. We'll see. They've been on a major backlog with their hiring. So I applied for a couple of different marketing positions or communications positions within the company that have been sitting in application under review for like 2 months now, because they've been so busy trying to get CPs logged back in. Parks are desperately trying to reopen to full capacity, but they haven't been able to right now because they don't have enough people to staff it. Anyway, I also did submit for a performing role. We'll see. It's been a lot of self-tapes, but I am excited to see what the future holds. One way or another, will be starting with the Walt Disney Company in August, and could not be more thrilled. This is what I moved down here to do. My boyfriend has a steady job down here as well, so we're definitely building a little life for ourselves down here, and I really love it. So with that being said, I'm sure I kind of just like rambled on and on and on, and I'm gonna have a fun time editing this, but thank you so much for watching, especially if you stayed to the end of this, and I will definitely be looking forward to catching up with you in my next one. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and go follow me on Instagram. I'm at jordan.lena. You get a lot more day-to-day, a lot more mini reviews of different foods that we've tried, And also feel free to always reach out to me in my DMs there if there are, if you want to meet up, if you're in town, or if you're having questions or video ideas or whatever. Definitely reach out to me there. I'm so much more active there than I am here. Yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on my next one.